Have you ever had one of those days when you feel like the world is too loud, but something inside you whispers just one word? Pause. Maybe it happened today. Maybe it's happening right now. You didn't find this video by accident. Of all the noise online, of all the videos you could have clicked, you chose this one. And that's not random. It's alignment. Because there's something inside you that knows. Something's got to change. Maybe you don't know what it is yet. Maybe you've been trying to ignore it, to stay busy, to scroll past that feeling. But the truth always finds you, especially when you're finally still enough to listen. So take a breath, slow it down, because this next moment might be the one that shifts everything. Every one of us has two voices inside. The first voice is loud. Tells you what you can't do. It sounds like fear, like self-doubt, like the opinions of people who gave up on their own dreams a long time ago. It talks fast and pushes harder every time you try to step forward. Tells you to play small, to stay quiet, to wait. But then there's the second voice. It's quieter, softer, but deeper. It's the voice you hear late at night when the world is asleep. The one that says, "You were made for more." This voice is not coming from the outside. It's you, the real you, the version of you that knows what you're capable of, even when you pretend not to see it. That voice never leaves. But the longer you ignore it, the harder life feels. Most people are stuck not because they aren't capable, but because they've learned to distrust their own spirit. We've been trained to wait for permission, to wait for clarity, to wait until it feels safe. But here's the truth no one tells you. The moment it feels completely safe will never come. Every dream, every transformation, every rebirth starts in uncertainty. That's where your power lives. Not when you feel ready, but when you choose to move anyway. Because waiting is also a decision. And while you wait, life moves on. You are standing at a line right now, a spiritual crossroads. Behind you, habits that no longer serve you, people who doubt you, versions of you that were built on survival, not truth. Ahead of you, growth, still unknown, but full of possibility. And the only thing separating the two is what you decide to do next. Let me ask you something real. How many moments have you already passed by knowing you could have changed something, but didn't? That's not judgment. That's awareness. Because the beautiful thing is this. Even if you've paused 1,000 times, this moment is still yours. You don't need a perfect plan. You don't need to be unafraid. You just need to decide that this time, you're not walking away from yourself again. Some people won't clap for you when you start healing. Not because you've done something wrong, but because your evolution threatens their comfort. They don't like that you've outgrown the pain they still cling to, that you're walking away from places where they've made a home, that you're willing to let go, and they're still holding on. You have to understand, your peace will look like rebellion to people addicted to chaos. But you didn't come this far to shrink back into spaces you've already outgrown. You're not here to convince anyone of your worth. You're here to remember it. Your healing is not selfish. Your peace is not arrogant. It is necessary for your soul to breathe. You've been taught to look for power in what you can prove. But your true power isn't in your resume or your status or how many people approve of you. Your power is in your choice. The choice to speak when your voice shakes. The choice to leave when a place no longer serves your spirit. The choice to rest, to rise, to rebuild. Power is when you no longer wait to be chosen, because you've already chosen yourself. Here's what most people don't realize. The only real moment is now. Not tomorrow. Not when everything aligns. Not when you're less tired. more prepared, or perfectly healed. Right now is the only place your life exists, and every second you spend disconnected from it is a second you're giving away your power. So bring yourself back to your breath, back to this moment, back to you, the real you, the one that isn't waiting, the one that's been whispering all along. Let's go. You're not behind. You're not broken. You're exactly where you need to be to start. Let the past be a lesson. Let the future be a vision. But let now be the fire. Take the step. Even if it's small, even if it's shaky, the most powerful changes don't happen in grand explosions. They happen in quiet moments like this, when you decide that you're worth it. If this message stirred something in you, don't let it fade. Share it, speak it, live it, because the world doesn't need more perfect people. It needs more people who are willing to show up, messy, honest, real, and awake. Your time is not coming. Your time is now.